Welcome back to Gable Plays Wolf 3D. Gaming Wolfenstein here.
And are you enjoying the show?
Do you like looking at the memory manager thing at the start? Do you like how I'm even attempting this without using the EC Wolf source port?
Yeah, that's the stuff. Source ports.
When you feel too silly to try to play it the way it was meant to and also make it use way too many resources for a game that's like over 20 years old. Source ports! Okay. Yeah, it's unfortunate that when I'm using something when it can't be used, that you hear that horrible wall sound. But it's going to have to happen a lot, because thing's a dick like that. Who is here in this domain? It is a brown shirt and a second brown shirt, side by side, merrily. If the Führer found out they were homosexual, he would have them executed. You never know. Anyway. Alright, that one was just playing cards with himself. This one was also playing with cards himself. The difference is, one was doing Klondike, the other was doing 52 card pickup. You could say they're an odd couple, if I do say so myself. You know, if we know that you're Nazis, do you really need to put signs that saying, I'm a Nazi everywhere? Is that necessary? Especially in a prison, where it is the least necessary? Just put a sign here that says, don't forget you're here forever. And then wonder how it's not an office cubicle. Because there's a lot of cubes here. Also, what's that push wall sound supposed to sound like? You know the push wall effect? You know, the actual push wall mechanic was originally a glitch? Hang on, being happy for a sec. You know that whole... It was based off a glitch and just evolved into a game concept? It's a good one. How the glitch caused the wall to move in the first place is the question of ultimacy. Yeah. Yeah. That is the right answer. I'm Smeagolorf. I'll be your guide through Wolfenstein and blue walls, gray walls. It's so interesting. Why don't we talk about the grass growing and paint drying on the wall? Oh wait, here's something a little different. It's one of those cage wall thingies that don't actually go anywhere. Except I think I saw those in level 1, so never mind. The bones mark the wall. Yes. You know, episode 1's secrets are easier to discern, like there's more hints as to where they are. Just based on, you know, decoration. It's the only clues you really get. Honestly, the whole secrets thing I found doesn't really like work as a concept because it's not a secret, it's just a walls that you're pushing. It doesn't. I guess it's a secret the fact you have to actually do it. I don't know if it's described in the instruction manual that you can do it. But I'll have you know that for some of this game, some of these secret wall things are actually necessary in order to actually beat the game. Which is why I resigned using maps in the first place. That and getting lost, but no, that was the real reason. Just having a push wall in order to actually play the game. That's something. Oh no, he shot me point blank, dead to rights. Now I'm a 2/3 of a healthy person. The less healthy I am, the more likely I am to bleed. That's why when you patch me up, the blood refuses to bleed and goes right back into my person like a vacuum. I can't believe I had to point out how unrealistic that is. You learn something new every day. That's not something you want to learn, though. Today we're going to learn about the chandelier named Chandler. He's back. And he's got a brand new gun that he fires and spurts. Oh wait, no, it's Diddy Kong. Shit, no, we're not doing Donkey Kong Country 2. What the hell? Not yet. These pillars are going to be a pain in my backside. When I see a pillar, I think about how you can shoot through them and how that is stupid, but I at least understand it in a game sense. In a realistic sense, the bullets shouldn't go through the pillar. You know this, I know this. The blue water pools and strangely, possibly Ninja Turtle green barrels know this too. But what do you know? You're just a drawing of my imagination. This is nonsense. What are you listening to this for? Hey, come over here a second. Yes, did you bring me over for an interview again? Yeah. What's your thoughts on this game so far? I really like the skeletons in the cages. You know, they remind me of that movie, The Birdcage. I've never even seen that movie. Oh, you really should. I'll just have to take your word for it. He was a bit more subdued today. He had to take some downers because he got depressed at his time hunting demons. He's a lot happier now that I'm shooting Nazis instead of demons. Apparently he felt sorry for the demons. As I suppose you should. At least according to Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal, probably. If you are aware of such things. That is probably more, the newer Doom's probably better for a stream because, a lot of the things require cutscenes in order to do it. Which I would take the RPG elements, it's just, I don't want to do a cutscene in order to recover health. As cool as that is. That's something you do at, like, the end of a level, not, like, thousands of times at once. But, that's not what decides a bad game. This decides what my tastes are. And, you know, those elements are just best of the related anyway. Or ZeniMax, or what have you. How did they go from owning Elder Scrolls to owning id anyway? That's a story I'd like to hear. Don't you think id should be the most, like, successful company in games ever? What the fuck, man? At least in America. I don't think Best of is popular in Japan. Look at this weird segment. It just has treasure in it. Although it has health in it, so not a waste. Not a waste. It has a nice 25er there. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. That's right. Do you like how Skyrim and Skyward Sword came out in the same year? I thought it was weird too. I thought 2011 was the year of the sky. So that's what I thought. I only just remember this now because of Skyward Sword HD and the fact that it takes out the motion controls. Which means I get to play it like a normal game. Yay! And it kind of works, using the sticks for the motions. Like a twin-stick shooter, but for your sword. That kind of works. It does for me, anyway. Although it did have the... What's that thing? It's like a durability thing. I don't really like durability in games. I mean, in RPGs, okay, but in adventure games, not so much. Unless it's like one-time uses. Then it's fine. But it's like, you know, 8 out of 8 uses or something like that, where it's just like, oh man. That's like the worst kind of consumable. That's the consumable that could just make you feel like you have it forever, then it vanishes from your hands. Through this door! Where am I going? If I'm backtracking, it's usually because I need to find another way to go somewhere because I got the key. Or, why that wall flash? Or, it's to retrieve some ammo and health before I end the level. I will try to do my best to end every level with 100% health and 99 ammo. I've actually done that every single time in this episode, so shouldn't be a problem in the future. If it is, I'll just retrace my steps and frickin' you know, consult the map for where the goodies are. The thing is, though, the way this map viewer thing works, so if I turn on the things for where the health and the ammo is, it also turns it for various objects which I don't actually need to see on the map. I suppose I could go in and manually block them out, but I don't really feel the need to do that every single time. So that is a last resort for when I'm really sucking. But needless to say, I have backup plans for when my strategies don't work out. Also, because of how much I'm recording, there might be certain mistakes I leave in terms of audio, or just if I pick up something at the end of a video, for instance, like the last one. I'll just leave it in, because it's not actually interfering with anything. The important part is when the game is actually being played. If you're at like the very end and you see something, if you hear something screw up, I'm just gonna ignore it. I could probably cut it off, but I'm trying to keep some sense of realism here, playing the video games and whatnot. Now, if I'm trying to keep, if I want to keep streaming, I'm gonna have to get a better hang on this like soundproofing stuff. I'm sure there's a way I can do it. Or I will like rent a building or office somewhere and start streaming there. I thought about doing that in terms of internet. I could just say like I'm opening a streamer office. I actually seriously consider this. However, I just have to like I have to go back and forth between it and the house. So it's like I'd have to leave like, you know, a microwave to eat and stuff, you know, for the day. It's not that hard. I mean, I'm low maintenance when it comes to like taste, but I'm high maintenance when it comes to like health. So I don't know. You're just gonna have to assume I'm not gushing out blood when I just want to do some streaming. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Let's hope there's no like problems with the blood. Look at this door that I just found. When I say go, throw. Throw! You can't throw doors like that. Oh, let's try something else. What if they try slipping and slide on this oatmeal? Is it made of bananas? No. See, that door's different because you need a key for it. Oh, I guess when I get to the second key, I have to tell you that I don't know if I can tell the immediate difference between the gold key door and the silver key door. You just have to know by checking if it opens or not. Just as an FYI. And I push the switch, and I take the elevator. Whoopity. Cool whip ours are us. Wow. That was so amazing, you guys. Stay tuned for the slog of the century.